If you've ever mapped out a gorgeous self care routine only to abandon it the second life got busy, you're not alone. Real self care, especially for handmade business owners, isn't about doing more. It's not about rigid checklists or perfect habits. It's about finding rhythms that actually work when life gets messy, busy, and beautifully imperfect. So, if you're ready to ditch rigid routines and create real support instead, tap the like button so YouTube knows you're part of the Healing Without Hustle Club. If your self care plan feels like another to do list, it's not self care, it's self pressure. And if that plan doesn't bend, it's going to break. When we're dysregulated, stuck in freeze, fight, or fawn mode, our bodies literally can't access routines the way we planned when we were calm. Your self care plan should flex with your nervous system's needs from moment to moment. This means your self care plans built for ideal days won't survive real life, especially if you're dealing with freeze, fight, or fawn nervous system patterns. We've talked in past videos about how freeze can feel like stuckness, fight feels like overdrive, and fawn feels like overpleasing. When you're in any of those states, rigid plans break down. What you need is a toolkit that you can pull from depending on what's actually happening. So don't you dare feel like you're failing your routine when it's your routine that's failing to meet you where you really are. So here's how we're going to course correct. Step 1. Take inventory. The free Balance and Thrive Starter Kit walks you through the Wheel of Life exercise so you can clearly see which areas of your life need tending most. There's no shame, no judgment, just real clarity. Step 2 is to identify your energy leaks. So instead of trying to fix everything, you'll see where one or two small shifts could create the biggest difference. You can download the Balance and Thrive Starter Kit for free. It's linked below and it will help you start creating a self-care plan that meets you where you are, not where you think you should be. But even when you know what you need, busy days still happen, right? Let's talk about building in flexible, fast support for those days. What you don't need is a 2-hour, 12-step morning ritual to stay regulated. I know big, dramatic plans feel exciting at first, but your nervous system craves tiny, doable actions that it can actually sustain, especially on busy days. Self-care needs to fit into your real life rather than interrupting it. Flexibility means having options that you can grab quickly based on how much time, energy, and focus you actually have that day. Research shows that consistent micro shifts rewire your brain faster than massive, unsustainable overhauls. We're talking 3 minutes of breath work or 5 minutes of meditation. These snack sized practices can shift your brain into a calmer state. We just have to remember that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. So, first, you're going to choose your tiny next step. Inside the starter kit, you'll get prompts to pick the smallest things you can do, even on your busiest days, that support the area of life that you want to nourish most. Next, you'll use Reiki to anchor your change. The starter kit includes a Reiki meditation designed to help you calm resistance and build momentum. So even if all you do today is one thing, it still counts and it still makes progress. Seriously, this is how real change happens. So download the Balance and Thrive Starter Kit and start your first small step today. The link's waiting for you below. Now, comment and let me know what's one tiny thing that you could do for yourself this week, even if life gets messy. I'd love to cheer you on. All right, so you've got your clarity, you've got your first step, but what about actually keeping it going when real life gets even busier? Well, you definitely don't create a thriving handmade business and then start figuring out self-care. You use your self-care to build sustainably and avoid burning out before things get good. So self-care isn't just the reward after you've worked hard. It's actually the foundation that lets you work sustainably in the first place. Without it, you're building a business and a life on unstable ground. When your energy is supported mentally, emotionally, physically, you make better decisions, you show up more consistently, and you recover faster from setbacks. This is literally nervous system science. Regulated people will simply create, sell, and connect more authentically. So once you've worked through your Balance and Thrive starter kit, there's the Focus and Follow Through Planner that'll help you bridge the gap, turning awareness into action with gentle weekly planning, energy tracking, and intentional goal setting. The planner includes specially designed Reiki meditations for different moments, whether you're seeking clarity in your monthly planning, releasing imperfection, celebrating your weekly wins, or integrating your daily affirmations. Inside the planner, there's space to reflect, tweak, and adapt each week based on your nervous system's actual needs, not rigid expectations. This is what progress looks like, honoring your energy and not forcing it. So, if you're ready to take your Balance and Thrive starter kit work and weave it into your real life and business rhythms, the Focus and Follow Through Planner is your next step. You can grab it today, the link's in the description. Now, once you have rhythms that flex with your real energy, not some idealized Pinterest version of productivity, that's when following through starts to feel natural. That's when self care stops being a someday goal and starts being the foundation you build your dream life on. So, drop a comment and tell me if you had a self care rhythm that felt natural and flexible, what's one thing you'd want to feel more of? Calm, focus, joy? I'd love to hear it. Just remember, you deserve support that works with your real life, not just your best days. When you align your self care with your actual energy, you stop fighting yourself and start flowing with your natural strengths. So you don't need a better planner. You need a better partnership with your body, your energy, and your dreams. If you're ready to turn your insights into action, the Focus and Follow Through Planner is here to help you integrate your self care rhythms into your real schedule. With practical tools, flexible planning, templates, and Reiki meditations designed for creative, busy lives. You can grab it right now through the link in the description and start building the kind of business and life that you don't have to recover from.